This video will help you find the value given the lowest certain percent. So recall that beef cattle is normally distributed and had a mean weight of 1,152 pounds with a standard deviation of 84 pounds. What is the weight that represents the lowest 20% of the weights? So again, we need to, in this problem, identify the weight that represents the lowest 20%. So this time we're given the percent, we need to find the value. So it's opposite of what we've done before. So looking at this, we're given the percent, we need to find what actual number, like 1,152, 1,050, 1,000, we need to identify what value represents the lowest 20%. So to start off, I'm going to draw a picture so that way it helps you visualize what we're actually looking for. So the lowest 20%, hopefully again you've read through this, the mean or the middle represents 50%. So the lowest 20% is going to be to the left of that. So we're looking here and we're going to try to find this value, knowing that what's given right there is 20%. Remember, 20% is the same thing as 0.2. To change a percent to a decimal, you divide by 100. So 20 divided by 100 will give you 0.2. So again, the way we're going to do this is we're going to use our standard normal probability curve table. Since this time we're given the percent, we're actually looking in the bulk of the table, and we're going to find a z-score that matches closest to that. So remember, the value we're looking for in the actual table is 0.2. So again, I'm looking through these values. I only see 0.0 so far. Again, we're looking for 0.2. Oh, look, we're starting to get into the 0.1s. Oop, now we're into the 0.2s. So we're looking for 0.2. So we're going to look somewhere in this area where the values go from 0.19 to 0.2. So here's 0.1977. Here's 0.2005. Oh no, there is no 0.2. What are we supposed to do? We're going to choose the percent that is closest to 0.2. Is 0.1977 or 0.2005 closer to 0.2? 0.2005 is closer to 0.2. So really, what we're looking up is 0.2005. We need to find the z-score that matches up with that. And again, that comes right from the table. So 0.2005 is located right here. So we know it's negative 0.8. So I can write that out first, negative 0.8. But then we need to look to see what column we're in. So here's the the 0.2005. We're going to go up. That is in the 0.04 column. So that means my z-score is negative 0.84. Remember, this table only gives us z-scores. It doesn't give us actual weights. So we need to identify the value at this z-score. So we're going to use the z-score formula. Remember, z-score formula is value minus mean divided by standard deviation. And we're going to fill in what we know. We know the mean is 1,152. We know our standard deviation is 84. And this time we know the z-score. We are trying to find the value. So we know the z-score is negative 0.84. Again, we got that right from the table. by looking up the value or the percent closest to 0.2 or 20%. So my z-score, negative 0.84. We need to find that value, or x. Now it's a little bit of algebra to go through and solve for x. I don't know anyone who likes fractions, so I'm going to try to get rid of the fraction. To get rid of a fraction, multiply by what's ever in the denominator. So I multiply both sides by 84. On the right-hand side of the equal sign, that's going to make the 84s cancel. On the left-hand side of the equal sign, we'll multiply them out. 84 times negative 0.84, negative 70.56, and that equals, on the right-hand side, all that's left is x minus 1,152. Remember, we're solving for x. We want to get x by itself, so we want to move the 1,152 to the other side. To do that, we're going to do the opposite of what we see. So we're going to add 1,152 to both sides of the equal sign. That's going to make the 1,152s on the right side cancel out, leaving me with just an x on the right side. And then on the left-hand side, we're going to add the negative 70.56 to 1,152 to get a value of 1,081.44 pounds. So my steer that represents the lowest 20% of weights, the limit is 1,081.44 pounds.